Hi. So I converted a truck glider into an RC plane, but I kept thinking the glider was a bit too heavy to fly well. That's why I got some balsa sticks and built this frame and slapped some parchment paper on the wings. I then mounted a motor at the nose and some servos for elevator and rudder. And I used the 2S from my previous glider project. I also covered the top of the fuselage for more surface area. And once I got the ESC to go to full throttle, I tried to see if it could hold itself in the air, or even go vertical. And it can do neither, but it descends slow enough. My hope is this thing will fly more docile and easier to control than the truck glider. Let's go launch it. Sadly, on my way to the launch site, a gust of wind ripped the frame apart. So I fixed it and tried again. And it doesn't fly.
Nope. Nope. Oh, the motor mount broke. Damn. So I fixed it with tape.
And it still doesn't fly.
Dang, bro. I don't think that's gonna work out, bro.
Time for version 2. I've extended the nose and also added the camera.
And off we go. You're kidding me. The motor spins backwards. There we go. Come on. Go full speed, dude. There we go. And it flies, but dude, that's some serious wreckage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Destructicated.
Yeah, it's not looking too well. I repaired it once more, but I honestly don't have much hope for this flimsy thing. Also, I swapped out the purple for the orange motor. I don't know if it'll help, but screw it, it can't be bad, right? I also swapped out the 2S for the 3S. But it can't be bad, right? It seems I'm still too incompetent to do a good hand launch. And for the glider, I may have to take the L on this one. But I want to try one more time because it felt promising with a new motor and the 3S. I just have to give it a good launch and not aim it down. Like an idiot.
So I'm just finishing up the repairs on the airplane, and I put these 3 bars right here as a camera holder. So the camera just sits right there, and I'll just tape it so it stays in place. But I kind of forgot about the motor. We'll see how that goes.
I also did a hover test with the 3S. It was not a good idea. Alright boys, 3S time. Well, that went as planned.
And it flies, but it doesn't pull up. Okay. Let's check the carnage. Oh boy. Yep. Try it again. Great. Okay. Glued the battery in place. Let's try again. Nope. Of course something like that has to happen. That's a clean rip, dude.
And since I haven't tortured myself enough with this thing, I repaired it once more. And I replaced the ripped paper with paper from a sheet of foam board. Pulling the sheet off in one piece was quite satisfying. I gave the wings more surface area, hoping it'll help somehow. But it can't be bad, right? And without motor, battery, and ESC, it falls pretty slowly. And I came up with a new setup for thrust testing. Look at this. I did this test with 3S, but 2S should be enough for this glider. At most, I could give it around 75% throttle, so theoretically it might be able to go vertical. Here it is at around 60% throttle. You can see how it pulls itself higher and higher until it gets too close to the ceiling. It is definitely powerful enough. Now let's go launch this thing before I break it.
Of course. Cool.
You know what? I give up. This thing is too flawed to fly at all. I will probably revisit this project at a later time, but for now I am too fed up and annoyed to continue. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and you'll see me in the next one.